Coming up, the Secret Service confirms cocaine was found in the White House over the weekend. Who had access to the area where the substance was discovered? And the most peaceful place in the world. What country has been ranked as having the most zen and where the U.S. falls on the list? The rundown starts now. This is Straight Arrow News, bringing you unbiased, straight facts. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. Cocaine was found inside the White House on Sunday. The U.S. Secret Service is investigating how the substance ended up in the West Wing. This area of the White House contains the Oval Office and other working spaces for presidential staff. It's also an area where visitors are able to tour, although the Secret Service wouldn't say whether tours took place where the substance was found. There was a brief evacuation of the White House when officials found the suspicious powder during a routine inspection. President Joe Biden and his family were at Camp David in Maryland at the time. A federal judge has blocked the Biden administration from contacting social media companies in an effort to prevent certain federal agencies from pressuring social media giants into removing, deleting, or suppressing content online. The ruling came in response to a lawsuit led by Republican states alleging the White House went too far in censoring content online that challenged COVID-19 vaccines and posts suggesting election fraud. The Trump-appointed judge ruled the Department of Health and Human Services, the FBI, and other government agencies cannot collude with companies like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to suppress the freedom of speech. In Philadelphia, 5 people are dead and 2 others are wounded after a mass shooting. Among those who died was a 15-year-old boy. A 2-year-old and 13-year-old were seriously wounded. Investigators say the shooting appeared to be at random, firing at victims as he saw them in vehicles or walking across several city blocks. The suspect was captured after a police chase, found wearing a bulletproof vest, a ski mask, and armed with an AR-15 style rifle, a handgun, and was carrying a police scanner. The suspect is expected to appear in court today, likely to face multiple charges, including murder. The district attorney took aim at Pennsylvania's gun laws quickly after the city's worst mass shooting in decades.
It is disgusting that you can go to New Jersey and find a whole list of reasonable gun regulation that we don't have, that you can go to Delaware and there's almost as long a list of reasonable gun legislation that we don't have. Some of that legislation might have made a difference here.
The sentencing hearing for the El Paso Walmart gunman is set to begin today. 24-year-old Patrick Crucius will be sentenced for dozens of federal hate crimes and firearms charges. The gunman is expected to receive multiple life sentences after pleading guilty to the 2019 massacre that killed 23 people, targeting Hispanic shoppers. It was one of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history. Crucius initially pleaded not guilty until prosecutors took the death penalty off the table for these federal charges. The sentencing phase is expected to last several days. Coming soon to an app store near you, Meta is set to release a rival to Twitter on Thursday. Meta describes the social media app called Threads as Instagram's text-based conversation app. In a screenshot of what the app looks like, it appears to let users like, reply, or repost other people's messages, similar to Twitter. For the 15th straight year, Iceland has been voted the most peaceful country in the world. But according to a new report, the world overall has become less peaceful. The Institute for Economics and Peace released its 2023 Global Peace Index, which lists countries known for their tranquility. Iceland tops the list, followed by Denmark, Ireland, New Zealand, and Austria. Out of the 163 countries listed, the U.S. came in at 131. Since 2008, the 25 most peaceful countries became more peaceful by 4.3%, while the 25 least peaceful countries became even less peaceful by more than 12%. The United States recorded the 4th largest overall increase in its homicide rate, which is 6 times higher than most Western European countries. Rounding out the list of the top 10 most peaceful countries in the world are Singapore, Portugal, Slovenia, Japan, and Switzerland. Iceland ranked number 1 due to its low crime rate, small size, and abundance of nature. These are your top stories. Thanks for joining us on The Rundown. We're on a mission to bring back trustworthy journalism by serving only you, not an agenda. Be sure to check out more of our work at straightarrownews.com. And you can also find the latest Rundown episodes available as a podcast on all major podcast platforms. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.